right, man, let's talk about Terence Crawford on two notes, man. And the pressure that he's applying on Errol Spence is starting to um, actually work. And Spence kind of looking funny, and Spence fans now asking him, or is people trying to pressure him into getting trying to go get that WBO and man down Bud. And also Regis Prograis, he's been on the, we kind of been on the interview trail, He told Boxing Scene today that he want Bud. Bob Arum said it. Lou DiBella said that's a possibility of him and Bob could work out a multi-fight deal. And he been saying he want Bud. They had the little run-in down there in New Orleans a few years ago. And, it could be a possible future fight depending on how Regis Prograis rebound. But let's talk a little bit about Errol first, and then we end on Regis Prograis, man. I meant to get to him when I did the live about a week ago. I really didn't get in my groove on it, so nice that he did the interview on Boxing Scene again, so I'll link that article in the description. But, yeah, man, Errol Spence, all his fans is starting to ask, go fight Bud, go fight Bud. And here go another one. He reposted again. The guy told him we need that WBO strap, Errol Spence, another belt this year. And he kind of got the emoji like, oh, man, the little lazy emoji, rolling the eye emoji face. And this ain't the only one. You got people that sub on this channel that's super duper pro Errol Spence saying, I'll be glad when Errol Spence shut Terence Crawford's name up. See, this is what you got to do, man. This is what you got to do. You got to apply the pressure. See, when he was quiet, you can't please everybody. When he was quiet, oh, he ain't saying Earl's name. Now they done woke up a giant. They done woke up a beast. Now he applying pressure on any and everybody. He going at Coppinger. He going at Javante. He going at Errol all the time. He telling the truth now. He said he ducking the fight. He don't want the smoke. Now he not letting the time run out on him. That's what they want him to do. They wanted him to fight, lay low, don't use social media, and just shut up and be a good boy and let him run the shot clock out on him. Now he applying pressure. Now I don't care what nobody say. I don't care who you is or what side of the boxing pendulum you on. Even Errol Spence fans starting to see he looking funny in the light. He looking funny in the light now. Watch what I tell you, man. When he saying all this, he reposting, and everybody doing their YouTube videos or posting since Errol Spence said he gonna go fight Terence Crawford in 2020. When he don't fight Crawford in 2020, and it's gonna be in this excuse after excuse after excuse. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, man. At the end of the day, the only reason he was saying Terence Crawford's name is because he was trying to get the jump on the interviewers. Well, yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I gotta get this belt, that belt, and then watch if he ever get the Pacquiao belt. Oh, I gotta get the IBO belt. You know what I'm saying? I can't fight him without the IBO belt. Now, I don't care who they is. How pro Errol Spence is. Deep down inside, they know dude looking funny now. Crawford on the offensive, and all he doing is being quiet, posting videos, laughing, posting videos with Yellow Beezy and them. He looking suspect, dog. He ain't getting on Twitter and going back and forth with him or nothing. You know what I'm saying? And everybody asking, hey, man, you going to fight Terence Crawford? Now people asking for the fight. And when he reposting, people saying, yeah, we made the fight on YouTube and this and that, third, and we did this, we did that. When the fight don't happen this year, we'll see. If the fight happen this year and he win, we got to get Errol Spence credit, man. He got to get super duper credit for that, man. Coming back, flying through a window, you know what I'm saying? If he did fly through a window, came back for a Bud, you know what I'm saying? But then again, we got to see, We got to see. This could be sped up if Danny Garcia fight Ivan Redneck, and then, Errol Spence, he could fight the IBF, and Danny and Terence could fight in the middle of the year. Then they can set it up where Jose Ramirez and Josh Taylor can fight each other for undisputed down the line. Then the winner, Errol and Luis Collazo, dude that beat Luis Collazo, Qdoba, the winner, him and Errol, fight the winner, Danny and Terence. You know what I'm saying? And then the winner of them, they can fight Jose or the winner of Josh Taylor. Then we can be done with it. Like Lauren Hill said, I wish it all could be so simple, man. But now you got this dude feeling the pressure. Now his fans, I'll be glad when he beat him. I'll be glad when he beat Errol Spence. And after a minute, I'm telling you, it's gonna be some dudes that get converted. When you don't fight him this year, and then next year he fights somebody else, you're gonna have some fans that's gonna die with the lie. I ain't mad at you. Die with the lie. You're gonna have some fans that's already converted, that's gonna be like, he looking funny. I my principles as a man, I can't do this. You got some dudes that's gonna die with the lie. First, the dude wasn't talking enough. Oh, he's just saying Keith Thurman name. And he ain't saying, nah, he's saying names. He applying the pressure. You know what I'm saying? And now that's not part of their game plan. And the dude got to keep using social media to dog Errol Spence out. That's the only way. How did Mr. T get the fight with Rocky? How did Erislandy Lara get the fight with Canelo? How did Floyd get the fight with Oscar De La Hoya? You know? These are facts. Go back. Floyd was calling Oscar De La Hoya since a lightweight. You know what I'm saying? These are how these fights get made. You got to be confrontational. You got to publicly embarrass these dudes. And today, at least Terence Crawford, he didn't show up to PBC fights. And they don't acknowledge him or they don't show him in the crowd. He's like Wilder Fury. But now, unfortunately, you ain't got to get in the ring. Or you ain't got to show up to the fight. You could just, add in it. Like, man, what you doing, man? What you want to do? And now you see the fans saying, oh, man, come on, Crawford. You see Champ side. Come on. But come on, the fights we only see in 2020 is Spence and Crawford and Wilder and AJ. Come on, man. And Errol just like, okay, man. Maybe if I retweet them, they'll leave me alone. Oh, man, I really got to go through with this. Yeah, man, at the end of the day, that's why you got to watch what you say. You telling the motherfucker get a belt. When I get Sean Porter, get the easy belt. And then all of a sudden now, I got to get 2 or 3 belts. Oh, I got to get the IBO. Oh, man, you know what? I got no accident and I got no tune-ups. I'm the king at 47 and this, that, and that. These dudes going to hang on your every word, bro. I'm going to hang on your every word. I'm going to apply that pressure to the back of your neck. Like when the barber hit your neck for the taper in the back and he put that real Stone Cold alcohol that burn, I'm going to apply that type of pressure to the back of your neck. On God and in my AB voice. I'm going to apply that type of pressure. I'm going to apply that type of pressure. You know what I'm saying? But hey, let's talk a little bit about Regis, man. And like I said before, it's hard to believe that Regis fought 152 pounds in amateur. He seems so small in there with Josh Taylor. You know what I'm saying? But Josh Taylor, a big dude, man. Josh Taylor, a big dude, man. Big, strong, physical Scottish guy, man. And at the end of the day, he was just getting manhandled in there, man. And people, every day, people can't keep it real. And he was getting dogged. The only reason he won a few rounds, in my opinion, down the stretch because the dude and they said it was due to a headbutt. But him and Crawford, at the end of the day, it's a different animal. Crawford, if he's sitting there and exchange blows with Regis like Josh Taylor did, maybe it'd be different. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the situation. But one thing about Crawford, he got more speed. He probably longer than Taylor, and he's slicker than Taylor. So it'll be a good fight, man. They got some, they went back and forth. His boys confronted Crawford in New Orleans or whatever they was at in Lafayette. For one of them fights, I think he fought with on top right ESPN versus Velasco. It'll be a good fight, but obviously they gotta get Regis back in the win column. You know what I'm saying? And it'd have been even better if Regis would have beat Josh Taylor and they could have just moved Regis up and he could have fought Crawford later. You know what I'm saying? He could have fought Crawford next year, and then Jose could have built himself up, and then he could have came up and fight Crawford, but. I don't see no reason why not. Prograis is a big puncher, but we see what options he got. I don't know. I don't think Lou DiBella and PBC on working terms no more. I think people forget Lou DiBella used to run HBO too. So I don't know what's really going on with them. Kenny Porter tried to touch on it on the Boxing Voice and try to act like it ain't no issue there, but it's an issue there since he started working with Wilder. Ever since he set that meeting up between the DAZN, Al Heyman, and Wilder to make the Joshua fight, PBC been acting funny towards him, so he more closely working with Bob Arum, and maybe because he took Regis and he did some work with Bob Arum, Al kind of mad at him, whatever situation may be. But at the end of the day, Al Heyman still working with the DAZN. You know what I'm saying? He got the PBC feature on the DAZN like Germany and some other countries, but for a dude that'll do a deal, based off how much money it is, I can't believe he disowned Lou DiBella over working with ESPN, the top rank, but. Obviously, it is what it is, but you more likely going to see Regis retained on the DAZN, or you're going to see Regis go back to ESPN and do his thing over there. So they got to build him up a little bit more, get him a win, get him a tune-up at 47. I mean, why not tune him up at 47? If he can't get the fight at 40, he won't. Tune him up versus maybe Luis Collazo. You know what I'm saying? Tune him up. Maurice Hooker at 47. You know what I'm saying? If that's something they want to do. I know Maurice Hooker trying to get in the win column. You know, I don't know how many fights that Top Rank got for him, but if he want to move into a Kavaliauskas fight at 47, that might be a tad bit dangerous for him right now. Maybe even the Ray Robinson fight may be a tad bit dangerous for him. Maybe a David Alvarezzian, you know, then move into a Kavaliauskas fight, and then, you know, then they can line him up for a Crawford. But PBC definitely, you know, they get Regis Prograis, they definitely shut down the game. You know what I'm saying? But then again, the Regis Prograis want to be 556th person in line? That's the question. You know, because it's a waiting list. They promised Ugas a title shot because, you know, because they didn't want to work with Top Rank to do the Alexander Bruce Putin fight for the regular WBA. You know, they trying to make Lipinets and Josito Lopez, right? But Josito Lopez don't want to fight Lipinets. So they got to keep Lipinets happy. Don't forget they got Shine, Keith. They got a log jam, Jamal James at 147. So, you know, Regis also said that he would be looking at the Mikey and the Jesse Vargas winner. I mean, I like him versus both of them, to be honest. You know, Regis Prograis shown that he gonna take some punishment, and Mikey Garcia ain't stronger than Josh Taylor. You know what I'm saying? And I think Regis, I always thought Regis could beat Mikey Garcia. You know what I'm saying? And that's just my humble opinion on it, man. But he is a strong kid, man. And would I count him out versus Terence Crawford? Absolutely not. Anytime you got the speed and he could punch like he do, you got a chance. You know what I'm saying? He showed a tremendous chin. You know, him and Josh Taylor and Ramirez, they got some great stamina. He showed a tremendous chin. You know, good head movement. You know, just some things he would need to improve. You know what I'm saying? You know, I had to watch the fight again, but some things he would need to improve. I think I would like to see him on his toes a little bit more. He kind of fight in the same rhythmic movement. He kind of throw his shots off at combinations a little bit the same, a little bit kind of just a little bit redundant. I kind of like see him kind of mix up his combinations a little bit, kind of be on his toes moving up. Just do a little bit something different. If he gonna be on the inside, you know what I'm saying, work the body. But he got a tremendous hell of a game. He just need to add a little bit more of different. He just need to add a little bit something different. I had to really sit there and watch him, you know. But he a tremendous fighter, man. Strong in shape. You see, he a clean fighter as far as what he put in his body. You know, he's strong. So I'd like to see him try to, you know, move up, test the waters, moving up versus Alvarezzian. You know what I'm saying? And then kind of go into Kavaliauskas and maybe a Bruce Putin type of fight, and then build himself up that way. But that's if he can't get a belt shot at 47. But the dude is strong. He just gotta use more finesse. You know what I'm saying? He gotta use more finesse. Get on your toes, dance, and, you know, move or stick and move a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I think if he get on his toes, stick and move a little bit, he'd be dangerous. But if he could drag Crawford into a dog fight, you know, maybe he can clip him. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, that's a tremendous fight for both men, man. I like that fight. Just build him up a little bit. Obviously, Jose Ramirez wasn't gonna fight him, win, lose, or draw. So, you know, at the end of the day, we'll see what he do. I think his options is down to the zone and Top Rank, because Al don't really mess with Lou for whatever reason they did fall out for it, man. So I think that's a tad bit unfortunate for Regis. But, you know, Regis fought on Showbox all that time. He was with Lou DiBella when Lou was cool with Al. And obviously, you know, PBC didn't want him. You know, Floyd doubted him, and he came up to be a world champion, a tremendous fighter. And kind of Regis and Terence Crawford, man, they come from the same struggle, man. They was good amateurs, you know. Regis was just losing to Errol Spence by the chin of his hair chin, very, very closely. And, you know, that was the difference. The going to the Olympics and not making the Olympics. That's the difference between Errol Spence, you know, joining Al Heyman and making a lot of money. And that's the difference between being with Lou DiBella and fighting in clubs and fighting in fucking bars. That's just how different it is. Terence Crawford, you know, competing with Danny, competing with everybody else, competing with Sean. And that's the difference between Sean getting known first, Danny getting known first, and him having to scrap his way to the top. So, you know, it's a thin line in the amateurs. And I think that PBC, Top Rank, DAZN, whoever, the promotional companies, they need to do a better job of evaluating talent, man. because it's talent out there, man. It's hella talent out there. There's a lot of talent falling through the cracks, man. No reason the talent world champions that's not signed to major promoters like Regis Prograis and Terence Crawford walking out there right now. It's a fighter that's like Glenn Johnson, working a construction job and, you know, a full-time worker and trying to be a full-time boxer. There's somebody out there like that right now that PBC a top rank looking, you know, overlooking. So they got to get their scout team together. There's too much talent out there, man, too much. And you know, just because you weren't a great Olympian, it doesn't mean you won't be a great amateur. A lot of great gold medalists ain't that good as a professional fighter, man. You know what I'm saying? So Zhu Shiming, you know what I'm saying? 2-time gold medalist, not that good. Mick Conlon, he ain't that good. You know what I'm saying? So it don't really translate. So they got to get a better scouting department, man. If I'm PBC or if I'm top rank, I'm coming out with a scouting department. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting some scouts to scout these kids, man, and kind of see, you know, how they would grade out to professional fighters. But, you know, it is what it is, man. But, yeah, let me know what y'all think about Errol Spence feeling that alcohol pressure, that burn on the back of his neck. And I'm going to be an integral part of putting my foot on his neck. It's nothing personal. It's just, it's business. You know what I'm saying? I want to see the best fights that can be made out there. And I think he could rise to the occasion and be a formidable foe for Bud. And I think Bud can be rise to the occasion and be a formidable foe. It's not about nothing personal about Earl. It's just about black excellence and showing them that we can make a big mega fight with black fighters. But don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email as well. All my information in the description. Let me know what you think about the video one time for the one time. It's your boy CJ Goodfella, Goodfella Sports TV.